Hey guys, Aaron Baxter here from Life Worship, and I'm here with our very own lead pastor, Steve Gambill, and we're here to talk about the song Alpha and Omega. Steve.
Mhm. Yeah, hey Aaron. Hey,
Hey.
that Alpha and Omega is so precious because it's all about Jesus, Jesus being the start and the finish. And Aaron, you and I we had that opportunity to go to the slums
Yes.
in Nairobi. And you remember we went to a place called Kibera,
Yes.
and didn't really know this at the time, but the Kibera slums are the largest slum, not only in Kenya, but I'm told in all of Africa.
Right.
1 to 2 million people. They don't even know how to measure it. Okay, now, so what does it have to do with Alpha and Omega? But we know, Aaron, because we were there that day in that slum that was horrific, the worst poverty I think I've seen in my lifetime. And walking through the streets and seeing the hopelessness in people, and then arriving in the middle of the slum, there's a compassion project.
Right.
And compassion, who feed and clothe and educate and do so much incredible work, not only in Kenya, but around the globe. And we were there to see that work firsthand. And we went in there and we started to worship with a worship leader who was an amazing young lady, probably in her early 20s. And she began to lead our little team. We had about a dozen people, my wife Charlotte, and Aaron was there, and some of our pastors. And they led us in this song, Alpha and Omega, and it was incredible. After all that finished, we had some chance to just sit down and talk to those people and hang out and had a little bit of food with everybody. And I asked the worship leader who was leading worship, I asked her what her favorite song was. And she said, oh, it's Alpha and Omega. And then she begins to sing, you are the Alpha and Omega. And she didn't stop singing
Come on.
until she finished the line that we give him all the glory. It's like she forgot where I was. And as she sang the words of that song, something ignited in my soul that our circumstances do not determine our relationship with God.
Amen.
In the middle of the most difficult, painful circumstances, here is this young woman who has discovered Jesus as her everything. He is her beginning and her end. And something just triggered on the inside of me. And so I remember sitting down with you and we've been talking about, let's bring that song into our environment and our culture. And I tell you, singing that has just helped me so much. Even in this COVID-19 crisis, singing that song again and again and again reminds me there will be an end to this process.
Come on.
There will be an end to the COVID-19 process. But of course, there will also be a moment in time when we see Jesus face to face.
Amen.
And we'll know that he is our Alpha and Omega.
Amen. Amen. Well, Guy, as Pastor Steve said, we've done this in church and it's been a massive blessing to every single one of us. And I know it's going to be a blessing to you and your local church as well. So you can stream it, listen to it, and God bless you all.